If you're staring at a wall of treadmill options and wondering whether you'll end up blowing a few $100s on something that sits idle, I get it. The last thing anyone wants is a pricey piece of equipment that feels more like a decorative rug than a workout machine. You're probably asking yourself, will this treadmill actually handle my marathon training, fit in my garage, and stay reliable for years? Those are the exact questions I had before I dug into the 3G Cardio Elite Runner X, and I'm going to walk through what I found so you can decide if it's worth your money. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. Let's start with the basics that matter most once you actually unbox the thing. First off, the motor. A 4.0 HP, high-torque motor isn't just a number on a spec sheet, it translates to the ability to sustain higher speeds and steeper inclines without stalling. If you've ever tried to hit 12 miles per hour on a cheaper treadmill and felt the belt start to shudder, you'll appreciate the smooth, consistent pull you get from this motor. It's the kind of power you normally see in commercial gyms, which is why 3G markets it as club-rated. For a home runner training for a half marathon or even a full marathon, that extra torque can make a real difference during interval work where you need to ramp up speed quickly and hold it. Now, let's talk about the deck. The Elite Runner X uses a large Ortho Flex shock suspension system, paired with a low step-up height of just 7.5 inches. The lower entry is a subtle but practical win. You won't have to yank yourself over a towering platform each time you hop on, which can be a pain especially after a long day. The shock system actually feels softer underfoot when you're doing long, steady-state runs, reducing the joint impact that many runners cite as a reason for switching to outdoor mileage. I tried a 10-mile treadmill run after a day of standing at work, and the leg fatigue was noticeably less than what I felt on my older treadmill with a stiff deck. Space is another real-world factor. This machine weighs about 386 pounds and has a footprint close to a commercial unit, so you need a solid floor. Concrete or a reinforced garage floor works best. One thing buyers often overlook is the vibration transfer. Even though the suspension helps, the motor's power can cause a slight tremor that you'll feel through the floor if your subfloor isn't sturdy. I placed a 1-inch plywood board under the treadmill during testing, and the vibration dropped dramatically. If you live in an apartment or have a flimsy wooden floor, you might need to invest in a mat, which adds to the overall cost. Connectivity is where the Elite Runner X tries to set itself apart. It comes with FreeSync FTMS Bluetooth, meaning you can pair it directly with popular fitness apps like Zwift, Kinemap, or any device that supports FTMS protocols. In practice, this means you can stream virtual routes, get real-time heart rate data, if you have a compatible strap, and control speed or incline from your phone without fiddling with a treadmill's built-in console. For someone who loves the gamified experience of running a virtual marathon, the Bluetooth integration feels seamless. The treadmill responds instantly to changes in the app. However, if you're content with a simple run button and don't care about data, you might find the extra tech a bit superfluous. The built-in programs are fairly extensive. Think 20-plus pre-programmed workouts ranging from hill climbs to interval timers. During my trial, I ran the Marathon Builder program, which automatically ramps the incline and speed to simulate race day fatigue. The program adjusted on the fly when I hit the pause button, so it didn't feel like a rigid script. That kind of guided training can be a huge confidence booster if you're new to structured mileage. On the flip side, the console isn't a full-color touchscreen, it's a basic LCD panel with physical buttons. If you expect a high-resolution display like you'd see on a Peloton, you'll need to rely on your phone or tablet for that visual richness. Who should buy this treadmill? If you're serious about running, whether you're training for a marathon, doing regular interval sessions, or you simply need a reliable machine that can handle heavy usage, this is a solid investment. The club-grade motor and robust deck give you confidence that the treadmill won't quit after a few months of daily runs. The 400 pounds weight capacity also means it can accommodate heavier users without compromising stability, a factor that many home units neglect. Additionally, the Bluetooth FTMS support adds value. If you're already using a training app, you get a semi-studio experience without a monthly subscription. Who should skip it? First, anyone with a limited budget or a small living space. The price point sits in the higher end of home treadmills, and the size demands a dedicated room or garage. Second, if you're only after occasional light jogging or walking, a more compact, less powerful